Hello friends and my dear students. In today's session we will be learning about functional groups. So what are functional groups? What comes in our mind when we say functional group? Functional group in organic chemistry means any atom or a group of atom. It may be any one atom or it may be a group of atom which decides the nature of chemical reaction taking place in a molecule. It may be either one atom or it may be group of atoms which decide the nature of chemical reaction taking place in a molecule. It is the site of action in an organic molecule. By seeing the functional group, we can also decide the class of compound to which that particular compound belongs. So what do you mean by an atom or group of atom which decides the nature of functional group? Suppose we have an organic compound CH3 CH2OH. We have another compound CH3 CH2 CH2OH, and now if we take any other compound CH3 CH2 CH2 COOH. By taking these three examples, we'll try to understand what is a functional group. Now if we see these examples, here we see there is a carbon chain and this is a group of two atoms, OH group. If you see this example, there is a carbon chain and other than carbon chain there is a OH group, and in this case this is again a carbon hydrogen chain and this is a group of atoms which we will call as functional group. Now what happens in these three compounds if we place some reagent? Reagent means any molecule, any compound which reacts with a given compound will be reagent. Suppose we are taking any reagent A. Now when we placed this reagent A in first compound, some type of reaction took place, some physical observation was seen. Now what may be the observation? As we don't know the type of chemical reactions which these groups show, so we are talking about a general reagent A. Now if this reagent shows some change on adding to these compounds, we can say some reaction is taking place. If there is no change, we can say reaction is not taking place. Now when this reagent A was added to first compound, some change took place, means reaction is happening. When this reagent A was added to second compound, again the similar type of change was observed, means here also reaction is happening. When the same reagent was placed in this compound, there was no change, means we can say reaction is not happening. Now if we analyze these compounds, we can see here there is a 2 carbon chain of 2 carbon and a OH group. Here there is a chain of 3 carbon and a OH group. The chain of carbon is not same, but this group is same. They are showing same type of chemical reaction. Now if we compare these two compounds, the carbon chain in these two compounds are same, but the other group is not same and the nature of reaction is also not same. So we can say the nature of chemical reaction in a compound is not decided by the carbon chain. It is decided by some other atom or group attached to the carbon chain. So we call these groups as functional groups, which are going to decide the type of reaction taking place in a molecule. This OH group is, these two are same functional groups. This group is called as alcohol and this is carboxylic acid. So when the functional group is same, they will say same type of chemical reaction. When functional group is different, they will show different type of chemical reactions. So we say functional group means any atom or a group of atom which decides the nature of chemical reaction taking place in a molecule.